appreciation, gratitude, humbleness, right? All those things we've got to display, not through our words, guys, through our actions, okay? So make sure we understand that, we model that, and we've got to show them how much we appreciate it by our work ethic and by the things we do in the community. You got me? So too much is given, much is expected, okay? And I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Dow Smith right now. Let's give Dow a big round of applause.
Started this day and I had two words, which were generosity and gratitude. But a couple hours ago, I got a third. And that word is holy. And like Matt started with, I'm going to say again, the gift from SRMs, from Smyrna Ready Mix, what an incredible act of generosity that was. And their sign says it so well. To empower student athletes to pursue excellence. And so their actions, that in themselves shows incredible generosity. And it's my hope, and you players and family, is generosity begets generosity. Generosity should create more generosity. That's my ask. It should happen. It's almost like water flowing downhill. And so part of that is this wonderful gift that we've been given is to give out to others. But I added the word holy. And this is such holy ground. Y'all know the amount of work and sacrifice and sweat, especially you older ones, know what has happened here. And it's happened, I've seen it since 2009. I mean, the smells of this room, if these walls could talk, young children coming in and leaving as thriving adults. And so much of what has happened in there is just a key part of that. And so this is, to me, holy ground. And I've been to many holy places, but this one right here is just as holy. So you're about to take a walk about 40 or 50 feet and receive an incredible gift of generosity from a lot of people. Smyrna Ready Mix being the main one, but a lot of gratitude from my team. And we took a large gift and we made it even larger. And I'm so proud of what has happened. You know, and with that, the transforming, this room here is going to be a locker room. And that's going to be really cool. And then that part there is going to be more locker rooms and storage and all like that. And so we're kind of probably the 2/3 of the way there, first being the field that SRM gave. And now we have this, and now we're going to move into this. And so I want to just hold up the word holy. And then gratitude. So what's gratitude? Gratitude to me is the spirit of being thankful. And I've learned, like many things, anything that we learn and we grow in, it begins with awareness. So my ask to you guys, be aware of what is around you right now and what you're about to walk into. I want to express gratitude to the seniors that were here and to all the other players that came before you. They were a key part of this. Many coaches that were on staff before here, they were a key part of this. And so I just want to say, I plead upon you a spirit of thankfulness and of being gratitude, and that's going to start with awareness. This is clear evidence that we are loved and cared for by many. I struggle with toxic shame. We all have our struggles, and oftentimes I think unhealthy thoughts. And one thing I've learned to declare, I am loved and cared for by many. You are loved and cared for by many. And this is a hard evidence of that. This is a dream come true for me. This dream started, I think it was the 2011 season or maybe the 2012 season when we took a trip to BGA, and it was not a good night. And they allow us to dress in their weight room. And I remember being in that weight room and just in awe. But I was a little angry because my kids couldn't have this. I had a chip on my shoulder, and they had an advantage. And I said, that's not right. I've had a chip on my shoulder because a lot of what the North Rutherford County, we just don't get. Many people in the other end of the county look down upon us. Not everybody, but it's there, and it's still there. And I got a chip on my shoulder about that. Everybody in Williamson County does think they're a little bit better than us. And so with that, I use that chip on my shoulder just to dig a little deeper. There's been many jobs when I started my business. One of the reasons why I didn't get it was because I was from Smyrna. We fought through it. And so with that, I've got a chip on my shoulder, and we fought through that. SRM has got the chip on their shoulder, and they fought through it. And so I just say, if you have that chip on your shoulder, I'm going to encourage you to keep wearing it. Keep wearing it. So guys, in closing, I'm going to ask you to be generous. I'm asking you to be grateful. And I'm asking you to be holy. You are sacred. You're set apart.
Okay, and I haven't said a lot. You know, leaving this room is emotional. I'll be honest with you. You know how I am. I sort of get in the zone, and when it's game time, and it's sort of like game time for me. But there have been tears shed. Okay, a lot of work, sweat, tears went in this room. You know, way before me. You go all the way back to Principal Robert Rakes, all the way to now. I want to thank our administration. Dr. Sutherland has been great to us. Our administration has been great in helping us through this experience. But this started way before any of us in here, you got me? But it all comes back to a love for Smyrna football and Smyrna High School, okay? And, you know, think about all the things that have happened in this room, the pregame talks, right? The celebrations after, right? Painting the wall, things of that nature. And that's things we need to remember with a fondness, but also with an appreciation of what we're getting. But those things are still the building blocks of what we're about. You got me? And everything we took out here the other day, I made a comment, and it's true. Everything that was in here, those old racks, I remember I went and helped get them from the Tennessee Titans, and we bought them used from Tennessee Titans years ago. The floor we put in here, I think we put the floor in 2010. I can think of every piece of equipment in here when we bought it, how it went, how we used it, that kind of thing. So I'm very grateful because, you know, when you're a part of getting those things, right, and the struggle to raise the money to get them and those things, it means even more when you get a gift like this, and it improves your program. So just very grateful. I hope you are. What we're going to do, I'm going to explain. Is there anything else we need to do, Dow, other than move on with it? So what we're going to do is, and when you walk through these doors, okay, you're going to be walking into the lobby, and I won't say a whole lot. I'm going to be walking you through it. But the whole thing, I want you at. When you walk in, make sure you look to the right, because I got a surprise for you on the right for something we're going to have for next season. It has nothing to do with the weight room and stuff. It's just something that's a surprise. So make sure you look directly to your right when you get in here. We'll walk into the lobby. We're going to walk straight into the weight room. And I'll explain. The back hallway is the coaches' conference meeting room, my office. We actually have a coach's locker room, which is really nice, with like 12 or 13 lockers in there. We've got a training room, a big nice training room, okay? 2 TVs on either wall. It's going to be pretty sweet. So.
He gets in the snatch rings, right? Yes, sir. Right. Straight up and down. You understand that? Yes, sir. That's what I'm looking for. I want a little bit of relief on the top of the shoulder, so we're going to be at this angle right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be probably pretty good. If it ain't, go up one more. I'll check it when we get there, and I'll let it. Everyone on the team, we gotta do it together. Understand that? Yes, sir. You can't get it.